Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday. Is it Thursday? I'm losing track of days. I'm pretty sure it's Thursday today. It's been one of those mornings. So if you've been watching, you know that my refrigerator has been on the fritz for quite some time, for years. And so I have to start it and restart it and get it going again. So I ordered myself a new refrigerator and they came to deliver it and it didn't fit. So to top it off, I left my credit card at Safeway, and it's just been this weird, anxious morning. But luckily, I'm here now with all of you, and I'm going to share some amazing wines, and we're going to make some tasty street tacos today. So let's get started on the wines. I love a small family-owned winery. Big wineries are great too, but small family-owned wineries, kind of like Hill of Tara that I showcased last week, they have such a passion for winemaking, and you taste it in the bottle. These two wines here are absolutely incredible, and I can't wait to talk about them. And let's talk about a little history. With no prior wine experience, the Kanzler family moved here in 1996, and they were one of the first wineries in the area to plant in the Sebastopol Hills here in West County. They've provided wine or grapes to some of the biggies like Landmark Vineyards, Flowers, Gary Farrell, and Costa Brown does a Pinot Noir designate every single year. In 2004, they got 98 points, which is great for a wine spectator. 98, that's amazing. Linmar also uses Kanzler's grapes, so we tasted Linmar last week, and that was amazing, right? So they started making their own wine in 2004 for a very, very good reason. Their daughter was getting married, which is great. So they created the wine, put a label on it, and everyone loved it to death. So they made 250 cases of it, which is awesome. But they didn't stop there. Their son Alex really didn't have a passion for winemaking, and he got out of college and it really just got the bug. So he traveled to New Zealand, he traveled to Oregon, he became a cellar intern and a harvest intern, and then all of a sudden became an associate winemaker. So he really got into it, and they decided to make him the winemaker here at Kanzler. So we're going to get to these wines really quick. Let me tell you that if you want these wines, the allocation is rather small, which is normal for a small family winery. So you're going to have to go to kanzlervineyards.com and get on their mailing list. And when you become part of the mailing list, you become part of their wine. There's a welcome allocation. So then you can buy wines. I don't know how many you can buy, but get on there. I got on the mailing list. I got my dad on the mailing list, actually. And we're going to buy some wine for my dad. But you get on there, you join the mailing list, and then you have an account, and you can become part of the welcome allocation. The other great thing about Kanzler Vineyards, I think they have about 20 acres. So if one of the Kanzlers is watching, confirm that. They have a gorgeous house on the vineyard that you can rent. So when it comes time for us to start traveling again, a lot of people will likely be sheltering or visiting, sorry. I don't want to hear that word shelter again for the longest time. A lot of people will be visiting up here, and if you want a gorgeous place to stay, you can stay at the Kanzler's Vineyard Estate. So, on to our delicious wines. 2 Russian River Valleys, 1 Chardonnay, 1 Pinot Noir, distinctively Russian River Valley. So, the Chardonnay, 185 cases of this were made, 12 months in the barrel. The wine is then transferred to stainless steel for an additional 2 months. Yeah, I love it when people call me in the middle of this. Sorry about that. So for the first time in 2018, they chose to forego filtering. And this is, pear, golden apple, jasmine flower. It's so beautiful and aromatic, and the palate is soft and juicy. It has a substantial acidic acid profile. And because of that, it's going to go so well with these wonderful street tacos that we're going to be having today. This is a great, great glass of wine. Okay, so now let's talk about the Russian River Valley Pinot Noir. 1,152 cases, a lot more, which is good. So let's get that poured. I've had this open for about an hour or so to let it open up, and that was what was recommended when I was doing some research on the website. It's barrel aged for 14 months. Another phone call. I love this. So with 13% new oak before being blended in stainless steel tanks, and then an additional month of integration before bottling. So it's so dark in color. Look at that. It smells distinctively Russian River Pinot Noir. Fragrant on the nose, spicy, I think is a great word for it. Black cherry, or black berries. Smoked cherry wood, some sage. I mean, it's really delicate, tingles in the mouth almost. I think these would be good. This would be good with these tacos as well. Really, KanzlerVineyards.com, you really must go online, get on their allocation list, and get some of this wine as soon as possible. Thank you to the Kanzlers. I'm really excited when all things are normal again to come and visit the estate, maybe even rent the house one weekend with a bunch of friends. 20 acres of gorgeousness, I'm sure. Absolutely delicious. Okay, let's talk about street tacos. So I have a FaceTime date tonight, which is really interesting. Dating online in the throes of a pandemic. Adam, who I'm going to be hanging out with tonight, he said, what should we eat while we're hanging out? And he recommended street tacos. And so I thought I'd make some. People keep calling. I'm so sorry about this. This never happened before. I don't understand, but I'm going to get back to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to make an avocado crema, and I'm making a healthier version. I'm using yogurt and reduced fat milk instead of sour cream and heavy cream. Obviously, I made chicken thighs, and I'll talk about what I did there, and then Pico de Gallo. But let's talk about our chicken thighs first. So I cooked these chicken thighs in a saute pan with a little bit of olive oil, and I got them really crispy golden brown. So it reminds me a lot of the street tacos that I have in Puerto Vallarta when I'm visiting there. So I pan sear them on each side with a little bit of oil, and then I cover it and I let it cook. Really easy. It takes probably about 15 or 20 minutes. Not a long time at all. Let's make this crema, okay? So I've got 2 avocados, obviously removed the pit and the skin on the outside and chopped it up a bit. And then I'm gonna get I love these hand blenders. I am going to use 2 limes. So we'll get the juice of 2 limes in there. Where's my juicer? You know that juicer I love so much. Here it is. Okay, we'll get this juicer. We'll get our 2 limes in there. And then we're going to add in some cilantro. 2 limes. All that lime juice. This is the greatest invention ever. Let's put that up there. Okay. Now we've got our cilantro. That's about a tablespoon of cilantro. I've got a 1/4 cup of reduced fat milk. And I've got 1 cup of this Greek yogurt. Okay. So, and then I'm just going to take my hand blender and I'm going to blend this until creamy. Really easy to do. You know, today's not my day. People are calling, my equipment's not working. It's just one of those days. There we go. I see my friend Steve Colbert is on, and Steve, thank you for your order that you placed. I actually sent it out yesterday, so you'll be getting that soon. Fabiana Priola is watching. Fabiana is actually in Mexico, so she can go have herself some of these Mexican street tacos if she wants. Oop, there you have it. There's our avocado crema. Let's give it a taste. I might want to put some salt in there, but let me rinse that off. Whew. That's delicious. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Probably about a teaspoon of salt. There we go. And then stir that up. It's perfect. It was absolutely perfect. That was the best addition. Okay, so let's move on. we've got our crema ready to go. Now we are going to make our pico, and I need a little bowl, so let me grab one. Okay, so I've got 4 Roma tomatoes. I like to use Roma tomatoes for this. So 4 Roma tomatoes that chopped up, diced actually. And then I'm using, because I don't like super spicy, I decided to use Poblano peppers. Poblano has a little bit of spice, not as spicy obviously as a jalapeno. And I've taken 2 Poblano peppers and I've diced those up. So that goes in there as well. This is 1 cup of red onion. It's about a quarter of a red onion. Quarter to a half of a red onion. I've got 2 garlic cloves. Boom! That goes right in there like that. This is a tablespoon of cilantro. I've got a half teaspoon of pepper and a teaspoon of salt. That goes in there like that. And then the juice of 1 lime. We'll use our lime squeezy thing again. Ooh, this is gonna be so good. And I made a lot of this because I'm gonna leave it in the refrigerator, and you can eat this with nachos if you want, or with nacho chips. Okay, so I'm gonna stir that up. Look at how gorgeous that is. The colors, everything. It's just a beautiful, beautiful combination. Okay, let's give that a taste. Oh my God. Woo! Those poblanos are a little spicy. Okay, so assembly. Very important. So I bought these, ooh, that is spicy. I bought these street taco yellow corn tortillas. And then what I did was I've heated them up in a pan, just like they do on the streets, but they do it right on a flat top surface. The tiniest amount of olive oil. So I'm gonna set these up right here, and I'm gonna add some chicken. So get a little bit of chicken on each right there. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. Let's get some of the pico. There. And there. And we'll finish this off with a little bit of avocado crema. Oh, yum. Wow, they look delicious. Absolutely delicious. I'm so excited about these, and I can't wait to share these on the phone tonight with Adam. Hey, everybody, have a fantastic day. It's been a crazy morning, and I am glad that the afternoon is going to start out with me munching down one of these tacos. Have a great day, everyone. Amazing. Bye-bye.